Hello, tennis fans. Welcome to The Slice and to the 2018 Australian Open Style Watch episode by your boy, Stephen Boughton. I'm going to be breaking down the styles and the looks that the players are going to be wearing at the Australian Open from the big brands and tell you what's hot, tell you what's not, and what I like and why. So here is The Slice on the styles for the 2018 Australian Open. This episode of The Slice is brought to you by CROSSCOURT Threads. They hooked me up with this sick hat, 40 Love hat, the serve shirt, and a few other pieces here, and they make the sickest clothing out there for tennis fans, players to wear on and off the court. And you can get 10% off using a special discount code. If you go to their website down in the link below, you can use that discount code to get 10% off. And so you can look just as cool as I think I look right now in their awesome stuff. But no more hat for me right now in this episode because we are going to break down the styles of the Australian Open. We're starting with one of the big boys, Adidas. So as you can see here, we have the women's Adidas line coming out with a, nice clean look. Not too much going on here, but nice color matching of custard yellow and probably watered down lime green, somewhere in between there, and a navy blue. Pretty nice, nothing special, You can see Muguruza wearing the lime green top there. It's pretty clean. It's not going to be remembered probably 5 years down the road. And you can see Angelique Kerber. I like that navy blue one with the green. Hintz and Caroline Wozniacki looking great as always. Pretty nice. Nothing special. Should definitely keep them in second place behind Nike in the tennis clothing game, I think. And for the men's collection for Adidas, looks pretty good. The colors are nice and easy, right? It's not anything that's going to be like, wow, what is that? What are they wearing? It's just, it's pretty nice colors. The blue fading on Alexander Zverev there. They got the lime green polo, which it's okay. It's like, that's been done before on the tennis court. You know what I mean? We've seen this type of thing before. It's not blowing our minds. I'm going to say, the colors are subtle and easy to handle, so they get an A+ for wearability. But other than that, nothing special and nothing worth remembering, really. Now onto Nike. So Roger Federer has been seen in the new stuff he's going to be wearing on the practice courts. One of the big things that's come out is the shoes that he's going to be wearing, and they are just pink. They're just pink, 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 pink. Nike went with the classic. We're going to blow everyone's mind by how bright and funky our colors are. Pink, 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 pink. At least for the men. And we have multiple pictures of that. So all these pictures aren't super high quality. I just pulled from kind of what I found on the internet of people wearing it. And I'm okay with it. The white shirt, if this is what Federer's wearing, the white shirt with the pink and black line through it, I kind of like that. I think that's pretty fresh, not going to lie. I'm not a huge fan of the shoes. I already posted pictures of those because we have them at the store that I work at. On our Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, go follow at The Slice Tennis for all the sickest tennis content. But I posted pictures of them. I wasn't too impressed. I put them in my hands. They're not the Vapors that we have, but they're like a new type of Nike shoe, and they just feel like a plastic kind of glob. It's weird, but I don't know. We got some other pictures here of Federer practicing in a pink shirt. Classic. I think that Federer fans have a little bit of PTSD, though, from him wearing pink. He wore pink at the 2015 U.S. Open. Or 2016 U.S. Open when he lost to Djokovic wearing a lot of pink. Every time I see pink, I just think back to that match. I'm like, that's not a good memory. I don't like it now. It's like, color association. And we got a picture here of Nick Kyrgios wearing what I feel like all the other scrubs who aren't Roger Federer would be wearing as far as a Nike kit. And I don't like it. It's just too much pink. It's too much like, blah, there's pink. Wow, we're so futuristic. But I'm not a huge fan. Some of the guys at the club or at the tennis store that I work at like it, but I think Nick Kyrgios looks like he's swimming in that one a bit. Not a big fan of the pink, but this waffle shirt that Federer is wearing is pretty sick. I would cop that for sure. And so, yeah, all in all, the Nike pink outfits, I'm like, yeah, okay, nothing special here. It's kind of fresh. It'll probably sell really well because it's like, oh my gosh, wow, pink. And you know how tennis fans are when they see something new, they get obsessed with it, and especially if Federer's wearing it. So they'll probably make a lot of money off of it. The women have a bit less busy outfits when it comes to the women. Look, we have Caroline Garcia here looking nice in this salmon pink t-shirt and shorts combo from Nike. Looking like she could get a lot done in this outfit. I'll tell you that for free. Light material, pretty modest, which is nice. Looks like we can focus on the tennis while we're watching the Nike players this time around, which is always good. Sometimes you're like, is that even athletically viable to wear that tight of clothing out there? Sometimes you see it with the women. But Caroline Garcia looks like she's really ready to get down to business. And I like this outfit. It's clean. It's nice. And then we have Alina Svitolina looking like this. I mean, Alina Svitolina, mamma mia. She looks unbelievable. I'm like, is this a studio portrait of what she's going to be wearing? Is that what it's going to look like while she's playing? Because that's insane. Like, she looks better than a glass of water after eating 3 whole bags of Tostitos chips. I mean, it is just insane. So that's like, I don't know, is that just like a tighter version of the one that Caroline Garcia is wearing? Anyways, it looks good, and I'm going to stop talking about that before I risk any future career that I might have just talking about this stuff. Next up, we got Fila. And Fila's really killing it days. They sent me some of these nice Heritage Polo Collection shirts. Very clean. And that's what you want these days. As I've always said in clothing, less is more. In the women's game here, we see some nice stripe patterns, and I think you just can't really beat like the 70s. All the 70s, 60s patterns are coming back, and that's what people want to wear now. You can't really improve those types of patterns, and Fila was like kind of the original brand doing this type of stuff, I feel like, as far as tennis goes. And you can see here that they're still killing it. John Isner is wearing Fila, of course. It's really hard to make a guy who's 6'10" look like really good in clothes. I feel like the dimension, it's just like a dimensions problem. It's just off. I don't know. It's not like he probably does it better than any other 6'10" guy I've seen. But Fila has a tough ask, you know, making him look good, but they somehow do it. I think that they got fresh, clean colors, and that's, like I said, you want to do it. Keep it simple, keep it clean, keep it juicy. And Big Johnny, you know, he's killing it out there. I like Fila, so obviously because they're sending me free stuff, and but you know, Fila's also just a fresh brand. Anyways, and last but not least, we got Asics. Asics is low-key killing it under the radar, and they're coming out with insanely fresh stuff. And I'm going to tell you why. David Goffin's polo that you can see here is just so clean. I think the white stripe top across his shoulder and the white stripe along the sleeve there. And their logo is kind of sick, too, on the side. I think it just looks super clean. I mean, I can't find the best pictures of any of this stuff, but I'm just going off of what I kind of saw on Instagram. And then we got Gael Monfils. We're rocking it in just plain blue. Like, that looks so clean. He looks so good. I don't know what it, like, maybe Monfils is just a really good-looking dude. But I think that just, like, that simple blue on blue is like, it actually makes more of a statement of, like, something crazy. Like, the pink with the black Nike, like, shoulder section that's black. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, that's, like, one of those futuristic patterns that it's, like, what are you trying to do? We've already kind of established that, like, nice, like, color looks good and, like, shapes look good, but trying to be too crazy like I think Nike is these days, or at least at this Australian Open, isn't helping him. And then we got, I think, Yulia Gergis there wearing her nice tennis dress, and that is really clean. It's just baby blue. It's just nice. You know, it's going to get the job done. Like I said, it probably won't be the most memorable thing ever, but it's one of those pieces that I feel like you could just wear at any time, even 10 years down the road on the court, and people would be like, oh, that's a nice outfit. That's timeless. You know, it's a timeless piece by Asics right there. And, of course, they just signed Novak Djokovic to be wearing their shoes. He's got his own shoes with them now, the Gel Resolution Novak, and they are so clean. They are hype, and Novak Djokovic, he's like the wheeler and dealer of brands. He's changed brands so many times throughout his career. Now he's wearing Lacoste, and their stuff is pretty fresh, by the way. If you've seen him in it practicing, it's always clean. I'm a huge fan of Lacoste. Please sponsor me. But, yeah, Novak Djokovic is killing it, because I think he was like with these other weird brands, and like when he was really killing it in 2011, he had that shirt that was like the Dragon Balls flying. That was not that good, not gonna lie. But he was really good back then. Everyone was kind of hyped about it. It was like, what is he wearing? But you didn't see anybody wearing those at the clubs because everyone's like, I don't know that brand, and that looks kind of weird. I don't play Dragon Ball Z. Like I don't know what he's trying to do. But he's like the ultimate wheeler and dealer of brands. I'm assuming he makes a lot of money off doing this. But yeah, the Asics Gel Resolution Novaks are hype. And I might have to cop a pair of these. I never thought I'd say that. I never thought I'd say I'd want to wear a pair of Asics. But Asics, you're changing my mind. You're changing the game. So that's basically all I have for the Australian Open Style Watch for 2018. Thanks again to CrossCourt Threads for hooking me up and making me look fresh in this video. Check out the link in the description. And stay tuned for my breakdown of the Australian Open draws, where I break down all the matchups, how crazy it's going to be. And like I said, this Australian Open is turning out, I think it's going to turn out to be one of the best ones in a long time. Even though Murray's out, Serena's out, we got lots of other people to look forward to. And of course, my man, the GOAT, Roger Federer's definitely the favorite for going into the men's side of things. So stay tuned for more videos from the Slice on the Australian Open. But right now, you are up to date on the freshest styles in the tennis world for the Australian Open. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, folks. If you want to pick up one of the Slice Ringer t-shirts like I'm wearing right now, third wardrobe change of the video, you can pick that up on the slicetennis.com under the shop tab. So go there, buy that. It's $30, and it supports the Slice, and it supports ethically made clothing, because this shirt was made 100% in Canada, just like me. Also, go to the slicetennis.com for all the greatest articles and polls about tennis. Right now with the Australian Open coming up, there's lots to read and lots to see on there. So get on there and get your mind right coming into this tournament, okay?